for the words we've all been waiting to hear. Irwin Tools Night Race Grand Marshal, Delwyn Thornton.
Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready for some racing tonight? Well, let's get started. Drivers, start your engines!
Get a plan together because we don't have much time once they open pit road.
Pace car brings him through turn 3 and 4 and makes the turn down pit road. On the front row, Jimmy Johnson. Alongside, he has taken the outside with Carl Edwards down low. And the Irwin Tools 500 is green. Keselowski, and look who's right behind him. The 18 of Kyle Busch. Like magnets. Okay, now the 12 of Brad Keselowski can look over and say, hello, Kyle. Kyle's saying bye-bye. At least for now.
Yeah, Kyle giving him plenty of room there on that pass.
Here comes Tony Stewart looking to go underneath.
Be a good chance for Tony Stewart on these fresh tires to maybe make this pass on Jimmy Johnson. He got a nice run. I believe he led that lap at the line.
Tony Stewart did lead the lap, so we've had our second leader.
Don't believe he's going to get clear, though.
Ryan Newman's got a good view of it. So does Carl Edwards. They're running 3rd and 4th. Then you got Ludeman and Montoya 5th and 6th. Boyer and Truex and Logano in the mix right behind them. Trouble. Oh, and trouble for David Reagan. The 6 of Roush Fenway Racing is into the wall.
Get the hammers on, guys. Get the hammers right here.
That was the most important tool last night on pit road.
Don't get loud. Let's go on. Don't get loud. Don't get loud.
Oh, and Regan Smith also turns it around. Looks like he has a little contact damage on the right rear quarter panel. And the word is there may be some damage on the 14.
34 hit up.
Yes.
Yeah, on the back right there, you can see quite a bit. Wow. Just to make a pit stop here and make an adjustment. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Looks like they're arguing over space down the back strip.
Different view from on board.
Watch these two in front of you. They're spinning. They're spinning. Stay down low. Stay down low.
Now, we mentioned that Tony had damage. We thought it might be the 99. It turns out it was another car. Watch right there as Tony checks up, and the 37 just could not slow down from Tony Raines.
Down, coming back down the track. Got your outsider. Got your outsider.
And up front, challenge the 18 and the 48. Jimmy Johnson under attack, guys.
He certainly is by Kyle Busch. They're side by side. Here we go.
That was a really nice move Kyle Busch made on Jimmy Johnson. Well, that's just a perfect pass right there. He saw where Jimmy was going to get slowed down a little bit by the lap car. Just took advantage of that high side and was able to go around and make the pass all the way to the lead.
He becomes
170 laps.
Green flag back out, and boy, look at Kyle this time.
Yeah, look at Montoya, though. He got a good restart here. He can stay on the outside of Jimmy. It doesn't look like he can.
Oh, Johnson gets turned. He's into the wall. And the caution comes out again.
Hold it up there.
I think Montoya might have touched the wall just a little bit. Came off the wall, maybe caught Jimmy. Yeah, caught Jimmy in the right rear. Yeah, what Montoya's trying to do is just stay barely on that right rear corner so he can have position to the next turn.
Look at Chad.
Man, it's not been going good for them. Had a good car tonight, too.
Started on pole, led 175 laps.
That's Bristol for you. We've got somebody else here behind the wall.
Yeah, it looks like
Hamlin.
Denny Hamlin has pulled his car behind the wall. What's going on, Dave?
Marty, they had a vibration in that 11 car, and even when he turned off the car, he could still feel the vibration in the shifter lever. So they brought it back down to see if they could take a look at it on pit road. They determined it was worse than that, and he's going back to the garage.
Boy, it must be pretty bad if they're coming in the garage.
Came into the evening a 3rd in the points right now. Jimmy Johnson is now 2 laps down and counting as he is still on pit road. Look out, here comes the debris. There we go. They're getting about as close as they have been since the beginning of this race. He goes down on the inside. Will there be any contact? Giving him plenty of room. Still
Brad's
clean.
going to race him pretty hard. I mean, he wants to stay on the lead lap, too, because he's had a decent run tonight. He's running in 18th spot, so he doesn't want to give up this lap.
And he's not. He's trying hard. You saw him getting a little happy in the tail end section there as he got a little loose, but Kyle trying to get a nose in front.
Yeah, and you can see Kyle was glad to see that bottom lane kind of open up, but you can see Brad
he's not
really
giving him much
forcing
room.
him down. Yeah, he's making him work extremely hard, and I think that was Brad's plan kind of all along. But Kyle has to feel a lot better that a guy down on the inside can do a lot more to you from that standpoint. But see, Brad has run him awfully hard right here, but looks like Kyle's going to clear him.
And Kyle, we can tell you, has now cleared and has clinched most laps led tonight. Well, here he goes. He's underneath him. Doesn't have enough to get it done there.
Right here's where Jamie's car's been really good and able to turn and get back to the gas. See Kyle really driving his hard. He wants to keep the lead.
Well, and Jamie has to give up there because of the slower traffic of Jimmy Johnson, who's out there just trying to get as many points back as possible. Now he'll rejoin the battle.
Yeah, we've also seen Jamie up on that high side being able to make passes when he was coming up through traffic. Let's see if he can hold him down. See, Kyle kind of shuts the door on him right there. Jamie had a nice run, though.
Shut it. He slammed it.
Yeah, here he goes. Yeah, not this time.
Side by side, do we have a new leader? Jamie McMurray is going to get the lead. Can he seal the deal?
Yeah, I think Kyle Busch just gave it to him right there. Knowing there's a lot of laps left, they're going to make another pit stop. He's going to have an opportunity to win this race, and he has the best car on these restarts.
We are now getting some green flag pit stops. In fact, here come both the race leaders. McMurray and Kyle Busch, 30 miles an hour. It's going to feel like an eternity. Vince?
Jamie McMurray's car has been great all night. They've not made a single chassis adjustment on 3 of their 4 pit stops. They're going with 4 tires and Sunoco fuel here. McMurray has loved his car, and Bono Mannion has done his job tonight for sure. Jamie.
And Kyle Busch surprised his crew. He made the call to come because he knew the one was. It was a wedge adjustment, air pressure. He wants his car to turn better. He thinks that's why the one car is beating him, and you see the 18 wins the race on pit road.
Your race leader now is David Rudiman, and he was the first to come in and get those fresh 4 tires. Now let's go back because we're hearing word that the 18 had a little bit of contact right here.
You can see it got Kyle Busch sideways off of turn 2. Hopefully that didn't do enough damage to his right front. He's currently in second right now. He beat Jamie McMurray out of pits, but David Rudiman, by making that pit stop a little earlier, had those fresher tires longer, got the lead.
Here we go, pass for the lead. Kyle said, Dave, you've had plenty of camera time up front. I think I want it back. But then, David's saying, no way, not yet. Great racing at Bristol. This is what we saw last night. A lot of side-by-side action, and the guys are doing it again.
And you can see Jamie McMurray close in a little bit as these guys race side by side. Kyle, once again, couldn't make the pass. Just couldn't get the forward bite that he needed. Oh, that's a good move right there. Oh, contact.
Yeah. Oh, look out. He almost hit the outside wall.
It was a good move till then. He's still, man, geez, Kyle Busch is working him over here.
Yeah, he's definitely got the chrome bumper up there, right there on the quarter panel, and gives him a little more room this time.
Yeah, but he cuts down and cuts him off there, and that hurt Kyle's momentum on exit of the corner.
Jamie McMurray's watching all this and saying, if you guys take each other out, I'll take over the lead, thank you.
I don't even need to do that. He might just be sitting there thinking, you guys use up your cars a little bit racing this hard right now. Got 75 laps to go. Hey, Casey Kane's car has really come to life here.
Yes, it has. Clint Boyer's right there in 4th, but there is Casey running in the 5th spot as they go around the wounded Jimmy Johnson, who's in 35th. Rudiman still holding on to that top spot right now as the laps continue to wind down, and it won't take us long, especially if we stay green like we did the last stretch. 75 to go.
Casey Kane on the high side trying to take that 4th spot away from Clint Boyer. Is going to be able to do that.
And it does. He does take over the 4th position.
Yeah, we might have a new player here for racing for the lead here eventually.
Boy, and what a way this track can change. He had the speeding penalty, had the problem right before that last round of yellow. And here he is back in the mix.
Yeah, you can see Kyle Busch try to fake, give David Rudiman a little bit of a fake to go to that high side last time to get him to moved down maybe a little bit on the track. Now he's trying that low side once again.
He got loose.
Get sideways.
And here comes the 18. He says, you've opened the door. Trying to squeeze through, and he does. So Kyle Busch retakes the lead now with 72 laps remaining.
Well, that's a great move Kyle Busch made. Get up on the bumper. That got Rudiman a little bit loose getting back to the throttle.
Kyle Busch just radioed in. Guys, I think I have a track bar mount coming off, or I have a flat tire. They're keeping an eye on it right now, guys, as we will do the same.
Well, we said this race can change in a heartbeat. Let's listen in.
I think the track bar mount's falling out of it. Either that or a flat, yeah. Keep your eyes open here.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I think he's got this thing well in hand with 2 to go.
2 laps remaining. Coming up on Dale Earnhardt Jr.
White flag.
Jr., the last car in the lead lap in 13th. And here we go. The final lap. It will be his 19th win in his 210th start, his 3rd win of 2010, his 4th Bristol win.
What a weekend.
You heard him say it. What a weekend. You're about to see history. The first man ever to sweep all 3 Touring Series.
Oh, yeah.
Kyle Busch. David Rudiman 2nd, McMurray 3rd, Clint Boyer 4th, Casey Kane rounding out your top 5.
You might not always agree with everything he says or does, but you can never deny the amount of talent that he has.